Now, before we get started, Skate 3 and Tony Hawk are completely different games, and I'm comparing them for like competitive purposes only, I guess. But if you are mad at my opinion or like completely disagree and think I'm dumb or stupid or something, I really don't care. So, Skate 3 is a game that came out in 2010, and comparing this to Tony Hawk, it's a 10-year difference. But Skate 3, when it came out, was really fun, and it still is really fun. But when it came out, it had pretty bad graphics compared to the games that came out the same year. So that's why, I'm saying this, because the graphics are pretty bad. Now, the next thing is, like, character customization is so much worse than, like, most games. I dislike it really, I really dislike it, and unlocking other clothes and stuff just isn't worth it, because they're not really good looking, and they won't hit your character that much. And now the online is alright, the most fun I had on it was us laughing while we were playing Skate, and us doing like 360s instead of 180s, and like getting a letter for it, which was kind of dumb, but that's what what makes some games fun, is how dumb they are. Now, the variety of locations to go are really, really similar. They're like nothing special. It's like between the districts, those are like they're all really the same. And like, I don't have much room in this to talk because I actually probably exclusively play on Mega Park, which I seem to be the funnest thing for me. But yeah. Another thing about Skate 3, I think they were trying to be realistic with it, but people made everything so unrealistic so fast that it just was not realistic. So, yeah, and something about Tony Hawk is that they weren't trying to be realistic, they were just trying to make it like as video gamey as possible, I guess. So when they were, when Skate 3, used the right stick as how you would do the actual trick. Tony Hawk, you just press buttons, so it's just, I think the developers thought that Skate 3 was going to be really, really realistic, and it ended up not being very realistic at all. Now I'll be talking about Tony Hawk. Now, Tony Hawk came out in September of 2020, and this game is really fun. I love this game. I got it a couple days after it came out, and I got the deluxe edition, so yeah. And this is like a really, really fast-paced game. You always want to get the highest combo. It just feels like that's what you have to do, which for some challenges it is. And there's a lot of challenges like get the tape, collect the letters to make Skate. There's always like 5 things you have to do, and there's extra things you have to do tricks off of and stuff. And yeah, it's really fun. But next I'll talk about the graphics. Now, the graphics in this game are like amazing. Like, I don't think I've gotten any 2020 game this year, but this was like, it made my jaw drop the first time I saw it. I was like, yo. And when you go to Venice Beach in the game, that spot looks absolutely amazing. It looks so beautiful to everything. And now next is the character customization, which this character customization is amazing. It has name brands, it has way more brands than Skate 3 does. And everything looks a lot better, like it's like things people will actually wear. But also when it comes to character customization, looking at the faces and stuff is absolutely horrible. It is probably one of the worst features about the game, is that the faces in the game look nothing like actual. I think they're the pro skater faces, but they look horrible. They look pretty bad. And there's a whole character selection that I will go through now. Now we have Tony Hawk, obviously, Bob Burnquist, Jamie Thomas, Rodney Mullen, Steve Caballero, Bucky Lesquette, Chad Muska, The Steamer, Eric Costin, Jeff Riley, Kareem Campbell, Rune Gilberg, Nigel Houston, Lizzie Armento, Letisa Bonfoni, Leo Baker, Ori Nishimura, Andrew Reynolds, Riley Hawk, Shane O'Neill, Tyshawn Jones, and Ripper. Now there are 2 bonus characters if you don't count Ripper, which they are Officer Richard, but not Richard, and it's Jack Black. And then there's an alien. There's also like selectable styles for every character if you do their challenges and whatnot. And it's just different clothes. Like Tony Hawk, if you got the digital deluxe edition, you get like his younger outfit and whatnot. And yeah, believe it or not, I think both games are really, really good games. You should play them both. Now, Tony Hawk is probably more pricey because it's newer, but it's also only $40. And I bought Skate 3 for $5 the other day on the Microsoft Store. And yeah, these games are